Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bruce Montana here to let you know Matt Vasgersian, Eric Karros, and Steve Lyons will be with you today. Me and Duke are out getting Rubens, so I phoned in this little commercial. You take a look there at the starting lineups between the 5-3 Phillies and the 1-6 Tigers. We're going to see Jayson Kentia with his first start versus Justin Verlander, who we saw start recently. Enjoy the game, folks. Sorry I can't be with you. This Reuben is too delicious.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Detroit Tigers. With that, we welcome you inside the broadcast booth. Matt Vasgersian here for this spring training matchup. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, there you see the numbers for one of the very best starters in the game, all-star right-hander Justin Verlander. Gary Bobo will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off with Philadelphia.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
First pitch, 106.
Go Tigers!
And he lays off for ball one. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lined into left center. And he is going to reach. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man on here for the Phillies to start their half of the first. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the Detroit Tigers. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Don Mata will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. One 0 pitch now. Fouled back. Here's a ground ball now through the hole into left, and they've got something cooking here. Back-to-back singles to lead off the inning. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back, very hard hit balls to start the ball game, and he whistles this one for a base hit. They're in good shape to make something happen here in the very first inning.
Pete Voigt will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch, and that misses ball one.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
First and second here with nobody out. Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. That one's a called strike, back even at 1.
They've got an opening here, so this is where you can really jump on a guy out there before he's settled in.
Woo! 1-2. Runner not going anywhere at second, now the pitch. And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. None out, runners at first and second. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
Dave Cannon will get his first opportunity now. And this is fouled back and out of play. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Oh, high, deep. Where will this one come down? Now that is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, he worked himself into trouble out there right off the bat. He had to go through the heart of the order with guys on base. And now the next thing you know, he's already down 3-0 before he gets out of the first.
Jeffrey Thompson will step in now.
Right fielder, Jeffrey Thompson.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. His frustration may be starting to boil over a little bit.
Yeah, he needed a little help there from the home plate umpire, but he's not getting any.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Makeup call there?
I don't know, but let's just say they're even.
Tiger!
Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike. He just doesn't seem to have as good command out there in the first inning.
You're right about that. He has not looked comfortable at all so far, and sometimes you see that when you're pitching on the road, but rarely when you're in your own home ballpark.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. 3 runs already home here. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, he definitely needed that one after the 3-run home run. I mean, don't get me wrong. He hasn't forgotten about it, but that's a good job of putting it behind you and getting back to the task at hand.
Eddie Vaughn will be the batter. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
That's a major league curveball there. Those take a while to get used to, believe me.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. There's a line drive that'll be over the head of Iglesias and on into left center field for a base hit.
And I got a feeling the last thing these guys want to do is get someone up in the bullpen here in the first inning. But they might not have a choice because this is 4 hits against them already, and that last one was smoked.
Bob Herndon will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. And you got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
Way to go, Detroit!
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
Let's go, Tigers!
Here it comes, 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Nothing going right for him early on. It almost looks like he's trying to aim everything, and it's just not happening so far.
Come on, guys, let's go!
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Number 72 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the... Here's a look at the starting lineup for the Tigers now. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys, as his numbers are on your screen. Now we'll look at the way the Phillies will line up behind him. Rajay Davis will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading out for the Tigers, center fielder, Rajay Davis.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now a late square, and this is popped up, but a foul ball, 1-1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. One-two offering is hit in the air out to straightaway left. Vaughn has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
Jose Iglesias will dig in here. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, you know, first time through, he likes to start guys off with a fastball. And it's a good one, too. You know, he'll run it up there in the mid-90s.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. And the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. You know, maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
And he got him.
Here's a close-up of how he grips that knuckleball. You can see it's not really his knuckles that grip the ball, but rather his fingernails that really dig into the seams. And that's such a tough pitch to throw, and even more difficult to master.
Miguel Cabrera will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
And that's the pitch that's going to give a lot of guys trouble, not just the superstars. That is big-time break right there.
Now a bullet to first, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still down 3-0. Terrence McGarrah leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Center fielder, Terrence McGarrah.
And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. On the ground to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Good hustle getting down that line. Even on a routine ground ball, you can't take your time. You know, pat your glove, autograph it. Not with this guy running. You got to get rid of that ball pretty quickly, and they just do get him at first.
Scotty Burns will get his first cuts here. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. And I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
One out, nobody on. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
The pitch. Inside for a ball, so he misses with 2 straight here, and it's back to 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. You know, now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Looks like he's finding his bearings here a little bit better in the second after a rough first inning. He gets the strikeout right here, but boy, he could have used one of these an inning ago, that's for sure.
Gary Bobo will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That pitch count, as you see, already standing at 41.
And you don't need Eric or I to tell you about that. That's way too many this early.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Number 72 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. Now let's see if the bats can come to life. They're down 3-0. Victor Martinez will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Designated hitter, Victor Martinez.
Now the first pitch.
Here we go.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. Oh, a tough play. And the throw will get him at first as he is robbed on a magnificent play there.
Not a whole lot of time to react on this play. This is just a pivot on that left foot and stretch out there as quick as you can. But he's able to haul it in and then right himself to make that throw over to first. That's nicely done.
Alex Avila digs in at the plate. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Upstairs with it yet again. It's 2-0 now.
Let's go, Tigers.
Strike called, 2-1.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on him.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Here we go.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
1 out, nobody on. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
We'll watch the swing here in show motion. This is a sharp curveball on the inside part of the plate, but look at how he stays in there with that front side. You know, a lot of guys open up there, but he stays solid and rips it right back up the middle.
Nick Castellanos will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away.
Let's go, Nick.
Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And this is lined right back up the middle. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Well, that's a tough part of this game right here. You do everything right and get donuts. Absolutely nothing for it. You see, he goes with the pitch well, drives it the other way, but it's directly to the second baseman. He barely has to move.
Number 72 will get his first shot at it here. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Let's go, guys.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Come on now, get it. Good eye, all right.
Swing, and he pops him up. Behind the bag at second. Bobo has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. They trail it here 3-0. Don Mata is ready to go here as we begin the third.
First baseman, Don Mata.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
You see his pitch count here so far. He probably won't get a chance to throw too much longer here in a spring training game.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Drifting back behind first now, and that's a fair ball. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Pete Voigt will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Hey now. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. And this will be fouled away. The 2-1 home. Here's a bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a one-out base hit.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do.
now batting,
Hit the ball right back up the middle.
Cannon.
You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here just stays right on it and picks up a solid one-out single.
Dave Cannon will get another shot to do some damage. He had the 3-run homer his first time around. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
What was that?
Off the plate again, and it's 2-0. Seems like there have been quite a few of these easy takes here in these first few innings.
Actually, a lot of easy takes. He's making it much too simple for these guys to get into good hitters counts.
Good release on the circle change. 2-1 now.
Hey, Tigers, let's go!
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Come on, Tigers, let's go!
Doesn't offer it the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now there are 2 ways you can go here as a pitching coach. So he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. You know, some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. You know, other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
Jeffrey Thompson will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Now the double steal is on here. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Ghost is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. The guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Eddie Vaughn will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. First pitch on the way. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the third inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
Let's go, Tigers!
And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Anthony Ghost makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Anthony.
Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting ninth, second baseman.
Hernan Perez will take his cuts now. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. Thompson is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Now batting, center fielder, Rajay Davis.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in is the center fielder, Rajay Davis. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the looks of a very quick inning. But at least he's been able to stretch his at-bat out a little bit.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
Jose Iglesias will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
And you wonder if he's feeling just a little bit distracted having that base stealer over there at first base. Sometimes just the threat of a steal can really mess with your head out there.
2 out with the man at first. Too high, and it's 3-0.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
The 3-0 pitch brings the knuckleball 3-0, and it does the job 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit on the ground towards first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Number 61 will be the new
Now
pitcher.
pitching for the Tigers, number 61.
Bob Herndon will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Third baseman, Bob Herndon.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Now a fastball's hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Center fielder number 27,
Terrence McGarrah will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the 2nd out.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Scotty Burns will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Three runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Go back to ready.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taking 2.
on, Detroit. Let's go. That's a strike.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 8, shortstop,
Gary Bobo will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
Here we go, guys.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And that misses 1-1. Grounded to third. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. We'll see Miguel Cabrera leading off when we get back. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Phillies on top, 3-0. Bryant Robinson is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring.
Bryant Robinson.
And there now is Miguel Cabrera. As we told you, he'll start things out here in the home 4th.
First baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
And that misses inside 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Hey, get the peanuts, yeah?
Here comes the 2-0.
Here we go.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's having a little trouble finding the strike zone here to start off the inning, and it's a long road back from 3-0.
Come on, Tigers.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
For a young pitcher out there, he's certainly going to have the butterflies working. I mean, it's probably going to take him a batter or 2 to really settle in out there and get comfortable. But he won't ever get too comfortable out there if he keeps walking guys.
Victor Martinez will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Come on, Tigers, let's go.
Here's the first offering.
Here we go.
And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
The catcher, number 13, Alex Avila.
Alex Avila will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Avoid the two.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Called strike 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Magera patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, third baseman, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. Number 45 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 45.
Don Mata will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
First baseman, Don Mata.
Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. Goes, moves to his right, and puts this one away in the alley for out number one.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a one-pitch out.
Pete Voigt will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips. Lays off 1-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to take it is Avila, and there are 2 away.
Well, one thing you can say, he's showing a lot of composure coming right at these guys. And for a young pitcher, that can be uncommon. But, he puts this pitch in a good spot, gets his guy to pop it up.
Dave Cannon will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1.
Yeah, that finds his zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They lead it 3-0. Lyle Kent will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring.
75, Lyle Kent.
Number 72 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Tigers, left fielder, number 72.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it deep down the right field line. And that will hook just inside the right field foul pole. It's a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. And the Tigers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, goodness. This is just the second pitch that's coming on, and I guarantee you he was not looking to put it there. This is right in the wheelhouse, and he just didn't miss that one.
Anthony Goes will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Anthony Goes.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Down and away, ball 1.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch. Here we go.
Now the 1-1 is hit sharply back up the middle, and it's going to get on into center. It's a base hit.
And when you face a knuckleballer, there's this little voice in the back of your head that says, wait, wait, wait. Apparently, he listened to that voice there. That's well done.
Hernan Perez will try it again. He flew out his first time. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And the runner will hold at second, so 2 on with nobody out.
Well, what's the best way to beat a knuckleballer? Well, let him throw you something else to start off the at-bat and then sit on that pitch instead. And that worked out beautifully right there.
Rajay Davis will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little bit of confidence.
Goes up and gets it as this is bounced to shortstop. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now.
Well, I don't know how you start anything much better than this. That's 4 straight hits now. This one brings home a run, and they're all set up to bring home a crooked number if they can keep this going.
Jose Iglesias will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And that's going to tie our ball game as the runner scores from second to make it 3-3 now. Miguel Cabrera will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
And these guys already have one home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
And now a swing and a ball hit in the air out to left field. Vaughn comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The designated hitter, number 41, Victor Martinez.
Victor Martinez will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Alex Avila will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more from the Grapefruit League after this. Number 59 will come in and pitch now.
For the Tigers, number 59.
Jeffrey Thompson will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Jeffrey Thompson.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Two and 0 now.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Outside, 3-0 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, and it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Fouled back. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Eddie Vaughn will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Now the first pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Here's the tag by Iglesias, and they've got him at second base.
Well, that was kind of surprising to see him stealing anyway. It didn't really look like he had a great lead at all, and they throw him out by a country mile.
Swing.
3-0 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
The 3-1 coming.
Worry about it. We got him.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Having a hard time finding the zone here to these last two hitters, and lucky for him, they were able to take that first guy out of the equation, or else he'd be in real trouble now.
Bob Herndon will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Okay, Kentia.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in.
They're gonna hit.
And there he goes towards second. Hit sharply, but caught down there at third. And he'll throw over to first to complete the double play. A couple of walks, but no damage. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. Mark Mehmet will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 61, Mark Mamet.
Nick Castellanos will stride in here to get the Tigers started in their half of the 6th.
Baseman, number 30, Nick Castellanos.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And taken in out there for the first out.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate.
The batter,
For a big guy,
number
look how
72.
quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Number 72 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Now a fastball smashed into the alley in right center, and this will get down for extra bases. And he'll round it and try for third. And he'll get in there safely.
If he's maybe thinking about the cycle, he's got the two hardest parts out of the way now. After the home run earlier, he's into third here with a triple.
Anthony goes. Will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a shot toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
Well, he's going to wind up with an RBI on this ball, but I got to think that he was imagining extra bases after this ball left his bat. That's a nice play out there in the alley to run it down.
Hernan Perez will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Now a ball hit high and deep, heading toward the corner in left. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Tigers 4 and the Phillies 3. Back here on the show, we're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Number 53 will be the new pitcher.
For the Tigers, number 53.
Terrence McGarrah will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Now he runs up and gets this one down. And a good play by Avila as he's out of the crouch quickly to get his man at first.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. It's been a few innings since they've been able to dent the scoreboard, so he's got the speed to beat those out. But this was just a nice play defensively, and they get him by a step or 2.
Scotty Burns will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
No batter, we got him.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, well, that's, I guess, what you'd call a rule book strike. Technically, that's in the strike zone, but it's a call that most pitchers don't get nowadays.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Here he comes on 2-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. There's a line drive that'll be over the head of Iglesias and on into left center field for a base hit. Oh, and this goes right past him. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7.
Shortstop, Gary Bobo.
Gary Bobo will have a shot at driving home that possible tying run that's standing at second.
This guy's swinging anything. Good.
And this ball will be chopped foul. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Yeah, and I don't know if their wires got crossed up there or what, but this is going to go as a passed ball as it moves the runner up to third now with just one out.
Get it swinging.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away.
And a big strikeout there. I mean, this would be quite a tightrope act if you could get out of this while stranding that tying run at third.
Don Mata will step in now in a real pressure spot as he's got the possible tying run 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Now, a hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Here's a swing and a foul ball. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. In the air to center. Davis is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. Phillies strand one. They still trail it here 4-3. Ken Carroll will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring.
Number 0, Ken Carroll.
Rajay Davis will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
center fielder, Roger Taylor.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Come on.
Ball one.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Let's go, David.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
You can do it. Here we go.
Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
This is a big inning here. You're down only one with the heart of the order coming up next time you get in, so that's a good first step.
Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
And he swings on the 2-0 and sends a fly ball into straightaway left. Vaughn is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
And I don't think he got quite as much of that one as he would have liked. He got it up on the handle a little bit, and as a result, this becomes a routiner out there in left field.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Not close. It's 2-0. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
On good opposite field power here as this fastball is taken high and deep to right. And see you later. That one is gone. So a solo shot off the bat of Miguel Cabrera. And it's now 5-3.
Well, this was the perfect storm out there. 2-0 count to a dead red fastball hitter. Nope, he just muscles up on this and jumps all over the thing. That was too easy.
John Mehmet is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring.
John Mammoth.
Victor Martinez will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
Martinez.
Come on, Martinez.
Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Cannon will put this one away, and the side is retired. But the Tigers do strike for one on the solo home run by Miguel Cabrera. We'll march on to the eighth. It's now 5-3 in favor of the Tigers. Al Albuquerque will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
62, Al Albuquerque.
Pete Voigt will get us going now in the top
Leading
half
off
of the
for
8th.
Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Pete Voigt.
Worry about here. Swing better.
Fouled straight back. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. Dave Cannon will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground for the first baseman, Cabrera. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he really bunched him up on that two-seam fastball right there. That's not a very confident swing either, and the result, just an easy ground ball.
Jeffrey Thompson will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Goes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still down 5-3. Alex Avila will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Catcher, Alex Avila.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Pitch on its way to Avila. And he misses with it, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and that drilled him pretty good as the ball squirts off toward third. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Baseman, Nick Castellano.
Nick Castellanos will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Let's go.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
The 1-2 with 1 away. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away. Had him down 0-2. Tried to get him to chase a couple of times, but he wouldn't do it. And he winds up making contact on a good pitch there.
Number 72 will get another shot here. He's homered and tripled thus far. Now the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 2-2. And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. Vaughn is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
And that's just one of the few balls that really hasn't taken off today. And we've seen some balls really jump off the bat so far, but not there.
Anthony Ghosh will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around.
Here we go.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Swinging a ground ball to short. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. One left for Detroit, and it remains 5-3.
Your attention, please. Now
Safe
pitching for the
situation
Tigers,
here, so they'll hand it over to one of the best in the
36,
business, right-hander Joe Nathan.
Nathan.
Eddie Vaughn will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth.
Eddie Vaughn.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And that's almost a carbon copy of that last fastball, and he buried both of those pitches right on the inside corner.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Herndon.
Bob Herndon will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Are you crazy, Blue?
Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Number 72 is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Yeah, and this ball was hit pretty well, but it was always going to stay in the ballpark. And you see the left fielder just drift back and make the play on the warning track.
Terrence McGarrah is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Now a bullet back up the middle, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Dylan Brown will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Dylan Brown.
Now here's the first pitch. And Nathan pumps a fastball through for strike 1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Way outside. 1-2. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Full count, 3-2.
And obviously a walk here would be a big no-no with 2 outs in the 9th. You cannot put that tying run on base.
From the stretch. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, we all know that Joe Nathan has been doing this for a lot of years now. He knows what he's doing out there, and he works a strong 9th inning here to pick up the save.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Tigers win it 5-3. So long, everybody.